game for a casual audience. You know, I go home, I play Mortal Kombat with my dad, I play with my brother.
Yeah, exactly.
But in a professional setting, I think that they are interesting because they're so different from anything else. It's interesting that NRS has its own genre.
Indeed.
So that's all I'm going to say on the map for now, because we're going into Sesso versus is it
J Random. Yeah, it's J Random. He is a aficionado of many characters, Milia being one of them. Oh, the Hiragi gets baited, but the burst does not, and Sesso is jumping a lot, getting 6P'd there, counter hit. Not really a great idea to jump against Milia as much. You really want to play a more grounded game, and unfortunately, those JH is just going to crack the dome, and Randy is rolling right now into the next round with 7 golden letters.
Perfect. That was insane. Very well played round.
All right, far slash, reaching out, touching the hearts and minds of the people, but we get that JH jump in there. Or excuse me, JP. I can't count. I can't see. Millie's too fast for my tired eyes. Oh, that's the JH. The big hair maces. There we go. Nice blocks, but everybody cracks eventually. Burst? Nope, not going to happen.
To be fair, there wasn't much of a choice. There wasn't much of a chance there to burst.
Agreed.
Got wall splattered much earlier than I thought they would, so
Indeed.
I probably would have had to hold it there for the hair car coming in and then burst, but very, very well played there from Random.
Absolutely. Anything but random play there. Absolutely cold calculated Milia mix. And I wonder how we're going to see Sesso adapt to it, to be honest, because, you know, it's hard enough like that she's got that speed and everything. But like, you know, Viking can shut down the Milia pressure. But if she hits that 2K2D, like, you still have to guess the mix. Like, yeah, there's OSs and stuff you can implement, but like when it's a Milia player that knows what they're doing and has layers of mix, it's still really scary situation. So
yeah, you were talking earlier. Was it about a Milia, like parry PLC?
Yeah.
OS. Like
yeah, there's a parry OS. Yeah, like if Viking blocks, you know, a JH, she can parry, you know, parry OS, and if Milia tries to cross up JH, the parry will come out. If not, Viking will FD and can fuzzy block. Like that is a thing. But if Milia sees you doing that and responds to it, there's layers to it.
Yeah. But that being said, Viking deals a lot of damage, and Milia takes a lot of damage, and currently, I mean, low on life. Gets the corner back, has that 50 meter, goes for the PRC mix, gets another reset. I think that not quite splatting on the wall there.
Oh my goodness, we are looping death by 1,000 cuts here, and again, that's kind of the price of a mixed character, right? It's like once you get to your degenerate win condition, it is just lights out almost every time for the other character.
Tries to bait the burst there a little bit, but goes for turbo fall, manages to cross up.
There's the burst. We believe in ourselves. We are the protagonists. Nice blocks. Oh, but we get caught on the dome. Yeah, that was really nasty. Okay, far slash taking the round start for Sesso here, and we get clipped. Sesso not ready for the confirm there. I don't think was counting on Randy to get hit. Okay, we get him with the nice. I love Milia's air movement.
It is so. I mean, I know I've said this about pretty much every character we've done on today. Brilliantly animated. Just as a character, so fun to watch. Go around, counter hit 2D there.
It hurts.
Gonna do a lot of damage. Takes the round for Sesso there.
Ooh, JH.
Yes. Dropped the combo at the last second there, but goes into Milia mix. No cross up. Matt chooses to keep the mid screen rather than going to the corner.
Okay, I'm liking the Milia mix machine online and in full effect here. And we cross up, stealing the corner. We don't care about the wall break. We want to mix you to death.
First on deck. Tries the YRC first. Runs up and grabs.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, makes cross up of their own. Viking's got mix too.
Yep, Viking does indeed have mix. That one was a really early mix that was discovered that kind of fell off, but it is definitely still potent in the right situations, as we saw.
One good victory there, the JH coming in.
And that is J Random going up 2-0 over Sesso here with this Milia. And I'm liking what I'm seeing with the character on display here. I think that Chip does struggle a lot against Baiken, and Milia, while she can struggle, I think she's a lot she's got a lot of mental stack stuff that she brings to the table in the Baiken matchup that just makes her slightly more scary, at least in my opinion, than Chip in the long run. Like, yeah, Chip's just got his Rekka pressure in the corner, but he's got to get Baiken there first, and then he's got to play around parry, where Milia has to play around parry, but it's not as difficult if the Baiken is trying to engage in air-to-air situations for Milia to take space, because if Baiken's playing the ground game, it gets a lot more difficult because she can anti-air parry, she can 6P, she can play the ground game and make Milia work a lot harder to get in on these air approaches. But if she goes air-to-air, you know, Millie is the queen of the skies. Like, it's really hard to compete with her, like especially in the gaining space category. So we're gonna have to see what Sesso does here in this game 3 situation to try to stay in the set.
All right, still with the Baiken. I was wondering if we might see a character change, because they were taking a while, but I think they're probably just sorting it out.
You know, go back to character select, reset the mental slate, you know, take that couple seconds.
Have a bit of an install, you know. We used to say, one of our players, an anti-player, whenever he was down 2, he switched to yellow, and he made him play a whole lot better, because it just resets you, you know, like you say, reset that mental stack, bring yourself back, put straight in the corner here, into the Capel. Are we going to see, the super wall break there, giving a hard knockdown straight back into the mix.
Indeed, and we're not guessing correctly.
Double cross up into another one. Blocks the 6K though.
And we're not going to get the 6H to the second hit, but we're going to trade, and we take those. Milia doesn't have a lot of life to lean on, but when you've got that full stick, you know, you can afford to lean on your life bar like a resource, you know. And that's something that only usually gets talked about on big health bar characters, but everybody can do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, burst coming out. Not going to be baited, though.
By the Tommy, but hits with the fast slash, goes to the overhead from Haircar. So a double cross up into another cross up there with the disc Oki.
Oh my goodness. And I hate to say it, but like, you know how we talked about that spectrum of 3-0 sets? That one was definitely a lot closer to that, like, cannon bust ass. Like, it wasn't a full cannon bust.